Recently, we were alerted by California authorities about the case of a convicted child molester who was violated parole and disappeared. A newborn infant, and perhaps other children as well, may be in grave danger. The story begins more than a decade ago, but today time is of the essence. Please watch closely. Perhaps you can help.
It's already 3:20. We better hurry. Come on, we're gonna be late again. Come on, we have to hurry.
San Diego, California, 1979.
If we don't go home now, it'll be worse. Come on.
Three young sisters arrive home late from school, knowing they will face the unbridled wrath of their father, Art Silva.
I'm going.
You're late.
I'm sorry.
Why? Because you're late?
The teacher got me.
Don't blame the teacher! Tell me!
The teacher.
5 years later, Art Silva would finally be stopped, turned into the authorities by his own family.
You here?
Silva's daughters endured an entire decade of physical violence and sexual abuse.
You too? I thought you were my favorite! Don't cry! Don't cry!
In 1984, Art Silva was charged with committing lewd and lascivious acts on the bodies of children. He received an 11-year sentence. After 5.5 years, Silva was released from prison. His parole carried two specific conditions. He was not allowed to see his daughters without their express permission, and he was forbidden to live with or near any young children. Silva's case was assigned to San Diego parole officer Suzanne Pelayo. 3 months after his release, she paid an unscheduled visit to his new apartment. Pelayo became concerned when she saw a teddy bear near Silva's front door. Stuffed animals are a common ploy of child molesters, bait to attract victims.
Who do you play with?
With them downstairs.
Oh. Do you know who lives over there?
That big man.
Oh. Well, you have a nice day, okay, Christina?
Okay.
Bye-bye. Art Silva is adamant that he understands his conditions of parole. However, here he was living in close proximity with a minor child. So at that point in time, I was determined. I was determined that I was going to visit Art Silva that day.
Before long, Silva returned with a new girlfriend in tow.
Hi, Art.
Hi, Suzanne. Suzanne, how you doing?
Pelayo ordered Silva to move. She also feared that he and his new girlfriend would have a baby. Suzanne Pelayo's worst nightmare was that Silva, barred from contact with his daughters, would father another child, a child he could abuse at will.
You aren't thinking about having any babies, are you?
No, Suzanne, I can't do that. It's against my parole. I'm not going to do anything to ruin my parole.
As I suspected, Art Silva's girlfriend did get pregnant. And in November of 1990, she gave birth to a baby girl. At that time, I went to the home. I informed Art Silva that he was to immediately leave the home, that he was not to have any contact with this child whatsoever.
After a short separation, Art Silva defiantly moved back in with his girlfriend and new daughter. Child Protective Services immediately took custody of the infant.
Hi.
On May 31st, 1991, Suzanne Pelayo paid yet another surprise visit to Art Silva. His girlfriend had voluntarily given up the baby so she could continue living with him. Pelayo noticed that Silva's girlfriend was pregnant again.
Art, I noticed that when I came up here, I saw your car packed.
Yeah, we're going to move down the street. It's cheaper.
It's not a violation for Art Silva to live with a pregnant woman, but I had a bad feeling.
You're awful quiet today, Suzanne.
Look, Art, I want an address within 24 hours. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It was becoming clear to me that Art Silva was determined to have a baby.
Bye.
Bye. 24 hours, Art. I want an address.
Okay.
He had his first child 1 year to the day that he left prison. that child was taken away. And then he was already on having the second child, and he hadn't even completed a year and a half of parole.
Art Silva and his girlfriend moved out of their apartment and promptly disappeared. They drove a beige Dodge Colt with California plate number 2EUY494. Authorities believe Silva may now be driving a van, perhaps using the same license plate. Art Silva is currently wanted on charges of parole violation. His girlfriend has committed no crime and is not wanted. Their baby is due in late September or early October, and the San Diego authorities believe it is vital to the child's health and safety that Silva be found before the birth. Perhaps you know or have seen Art Silva. Silva is 39 years old, 6 feet 2 inches tall, and weighs 250 pounds. He has brown hair and brown eyes and was last known to be in Oklahoma, possibly on an Indian reservation. If you have any information, please notify the San Diego, California Parole Board or call our toll-free number, 1-800-876-5353. Find update on last week's profile of a convicted child molester who had violated his parole and disappeared. Thanks to our viewers, Art Silva is now in custody. In 1984, Art Silva was convicted of committing lewd and lascivious acts against his own daughters. After serving 5 years in prison, he was paroled, but forbidden to live with or near any young children. Within a year, his parole officer discovered that Silva had fathered a child who was quickly taken into protective custody. Silva's girlfriend soon became pregnant again, and the couple disappeared. The night before our story aired, the viewers saw this promotional announcement and recognized Silva. On Wednesday afternoon, just 2 hours before the Unsolved Mysteries broadcast, Art Silva was arrested in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. He is being held pending extradition to California. We will bring you more information about this case on a future broadcast.